What's up, YouTube? You know, I watched the debate last night, and it really just shows. I mean, 2020. That's probably one of the most heated, worst debates, presidential debates there's been. And it really does show in plain sight that politics is all a game of the ego. It really is. You can't take this shit serious. Politics, it's a joke. And the thing about the government is they have an agenda, they have a plan, and they want to set everything in a said direction to enslave humanity. So we the people give our power to them or to whoever we decide to put in power, to just one man or one woman to run the whole country of us. Now, and think about it like this on a deeper aspect. You go to the origin of the word vote, it means volt. And then, whenever you go to a voting poll, you put your volts into a poll. What do polls do? Conduct electricity, right? And essentially, you put your vote into a poll to elect whoever you want to be president. So you are giving your volts, you are conducting your volts and giving your electricity, giving your power to whoever you want to elect. And our system, I think our system is really made to divide us as people. I mean, you got to look at it from a spiritual aspect. Like, for instance, it says in the Bible, a house divided against itself cannot stand, right? Well, if you notice, our house, we have two parties, Republican and Democrats, which is divided. Now, notice that the theme of red and blue, Republican, Democrats, red, blue, ties into a lot of things, not just in the parties, but also you think about like police cars, they rep the red and blue colors. Bloods and Crips, red and blue. What else? In the Matrix, talks about taking the red or the blue pill, right? In order to see a 3D movie and to see in the third dimensional reality, you used to wear red and blue glasses, right? To see a 3D movie. So red and blue are very significant colors. And note that if you were to combine red and blue together, you would actually get the color purple. And purple is a color that represents royalty. So if the two parties, if in our government were combined and working together and for each other instead of going back and forth and conflicting, maybe we would be more in unity. Our country would be more in unity. But the system is set for us to be divided. It's designed to be divided, and even through our different cultures and religions, another thing. Like, all these things are to divide us and say, no, my thoughts are right, yours are wrong, and we don't get anywhere with that. And that's exactly how they want us to be. They want us to be divided. So, and then if you take into account, like I was saying, with purple does represent royalty, and it has a lot to do, even with your chakras, as you go up, your third eye and your crown chakra, are more violet or purple color. And it's funny because, you know, that's your third eye is the seat of your soul, which is basically your throne, and then your crown chakra, which is supposed to be your hair is supposed to be the physical manifestation of, is your crown. So we are all kings and queens, right? And then you look at the sun. The sun has ultraviolet lights, and that's why the sun is supposed to be super health beneficial. And essentially, when you look at the sun, you're looking at a reflection of yourself. But I just think it's kind of funny because the color, the red and blue, initially just kind of shows like in so many aspects of our country of how we're divided. And if it was in some spiritual aspect, if it was purple, which would be true royalty, then we would be united. I think that goes over a lot of people's heads. But yeah, politics. It's a big game of the ego. It's whoever's running for president is gonna say things to cater to the ego of certain people. And those people are gonna be like, oh yeah, like that's, you know, I like to hear that. So they're gonna vote for that person. That's all I really had to say. Just think about that open-mindedly and freely. Thanks for watching.